Okay, so to wrap up this section, I'm going to share some tips with you that you'll find hopefully useful throughout the course. So tip number one is there's usually more than one way of doing something in Excel. You can either click different commands or you can use keyboard shortcuts. I personally prefer using keyboard shortcuts as you can actually work a lot faster. But this again is a very preferential thing, and you may prefer to work like this or you may not. So there's a lot of keyboard shortcuts in Excel, and one of the easiest ways to actually learn them is to hover over something. So when you hover over a command, Excel shows you what that command does. And if that command also has a keyboard shortcut attached to it, Excel will actually tell you what that shortcut is. So for example, if I hover over the paste command here, Excel will tell us what the shortcut is. Similarly, if I go to insert and I find myself working with a lot of tables, hover over the table command, it will tell me that if I press Ctrl and T, I can create a new table. So let's try that now. So I will press Ctrl and T, and voila, it works. It's asking us where does it want the data from the table. I'm going to cancel that for now. Tip number two is especially useful for those working on a laptop or those maybe working on small monitors. The ribbon interface is really nice, but sometimes it can actually end up taking a lot of your screen space. What you can actually do is minimize this by clicking this little up arrow button here, or pressing the Ctrl and F1 key. So if I click on that, you can see that it goes away. It works quite well, and it allows you to focus more on your data and more on what you want to do. And of course, if you click on any of these tabs here, it will come back down, and once you're done with it and you click in the spreadsheet itself, in the worksheet, it will go away again. It can be really useful. And the last tip is to actually use the built-in Excel help feature. So you can bring that up by either pressing the F1 key or clicking on this blue question mark button here. And if you click on this, it will bring up this search box. And here you can just search for anything. So if you're struggling with finding how you might want to do something, you can just type that here. Or if you're struggling with a formula or a function, you can do that here. So for example, let's say we wanted to know how to use sum values in Excel. We can just type in sum here, press the enter key or the search button, and it will tell us different ways. So let's click on this. And you see here that it's telling us that there's two different ways of doing it and providing it with some screenshots to show you how they work and stuff, which is really useful. Okay, so that's the end of this section. I hope you've enjoyed yourself, and be sure to have a look at the reference material.